Remote worker, yeah. Worker, yeah. We'll work on that. I like to just be creative every morning before I start my day. I'm just trying to learn the guitar at the moment, so I just try and take a good portion out of my day, a good 5-10 minutes every morning, just to try and learn the guitar. You might have recognised some of that. That's a bit of Stairway to Heaven, Led Zeppelin. If not, obviously I need to work harder and I'll get there. I think that just trying to do it every day, just 10 minutes a day should be enough, and should be able to kind of just master the craft of the guitar. First up, I want to apologise for yesterday. I didn't get a chance to do my afternoon video. I got through a lot of my tasks, but I kind of stalled later in the afternoon. I didn't get back to doing what I had originally hoped to get through. But looking at all those ticks is positive, right? I've got through a lot of what I really wanted to get through. It's just a few items there that I missed. So today we'll probably try and do more of the same. Overnight, I started to look more at the YouTube genre that I'm trying to get into, and I started to look at how I might document my life. So obviously, when you're on YouTube, I don't know if you're aware of how YouTube works, but what you've kind of got is a whole lot of people can upload whatever they want, I believe, and using the platform that is YouTube, you can kind of document your life. So that's what I'm hoping to do. A few other people are already doing it, which I was quite surprised about. But it kind of gives me a good frame of reference, and kind of I can hopefully follow some of these popular, 1,000 subscribers. There's a lot of people here with lots of other people watching them. So hopefully I can probably hopefully one day get kind of that popular and have actually people wanting to watch what I'm doing rather than just me watching my own videos over and over. But if that's what it is, that's what it is. It's about me documenting my life. So we'll probably just try and do more of that today. I need to do a lot more study. So that was one of the items that I wanted to put in this morning, so I don't I definitely get to it today. So we'll just have research is probably a better word. Research YouTube videos. And the other thing that I thought I should probably start to think about is trying to kind of share with you what I do. I'm a remote worker, so what am I actually working on every day? Obviously, I have a job. And my job is in web development, so I build products for the internet. And I feel like I could probably take you all on a journey on how to build a product, maybe. And I was trying to just kind of go through my head about some, unique ideas that may not have been done. And I was thinking maybe some kind of sharing thing where you could maybe just share things about your day or your life, similar to just because I was thinking about documenting my life and how there might be kind of a product in there somewhere around how I could take little clips or photos or videos or just text. I could just maybe audio, and I could record these little snippets and then upload them to the platform, to the product, and share them with the world. And I had a look around, and there's probably 3 or 4 other products that kind of do similar to what I'm thinking, not exact. So it's a proven area, a proven niche to get into. I'm just trying to think about how I might first approach that. Another big thing that I've been trying to focus on is kind of the architecture and the patterns of building products like this, and probably the first step in kind of building a product would be to learn more about those kinds of patterns and how we might approach them and apply them to such a product kind of in that niche. So, for example, say we picked sharing text or sharing audio. Maybe let's do audio. So we want a product to share audio. And I'm thinking with that, you'd be able to record record a memo or a note. You would then upload that to the platform. Not sure what to call it yet. We'll come with that. Platform's probably not a great word. It seems to be done, but something I like the idea of calling it a platform. I think a platform is much more important than a framework or a product or a tool. I think platform's the word that we want to work towards, definitely, and then we want to be able to share it. And maybe some other things that have been kind of on my radar lately have been around collaboration. Obviously, we want it to be serverless, because everyone says that's the way that you should build things today. So maybe I'll say a collaborative and serverless platform. Maybe that's what we'll try and engineer. Do you think? We might even say let's engineer a collaborative and serverless platform. I like that. That's a good goal, a good objective. Key objective. We might have more than one, mightn't we? Engineer a collaborative and serverless platform. That's a great goal to have. It's probably not a to-do item, really. Maybe what we actually need to do. How can we break this down? Let's say envisage a product to share audio, right? So we'll do that. Oh, I don't even know how to use notes. How do we do that? There we go. And then we'll have the platform. And straight away we'll just have some notes on that. Okay, so that's kind of what I was thinking today, is kind of doing some research on YouTube and how I'm going to create content and upload content with you all, and how I should approach documenting my life, and kind of following these gurus in the field who are already doing that. And then I also want to probably envisage and take some notes and try and work towards and build together with you guys a product that kind of meets our key objective, where we want to engineer a collaborative and serverless platform. Well, we probably should have in there that a serverless platform to share audio. Yeah, I think that's a good place to start. And look, it hasn't been done. There's been products close to it, so we've got a lot of things to kind of look at and base what we're building on, I guess, which is really positive. And my task list is pretty short for the day. I like to always put in my break for lunch, just to try and split my day up. So we'll say we might do the research of the YouTube videos before lunch, and then we'll do the product envisaging or ideation maybe after lunch and before we have our afternoon break, which I also I try not to neglect that. I think it's important to have a routine, so we'll just put that back in there. And then after that, we might look at, well, I'll probably need to look at some work, my actual work for the day. So we'll remote work tasks. We'll get to that. Yeah, it's fairly insignificant overall. Like when you're a remote worker, it's about having the freedom to be able to kind of focus on your goals. It's all about you. It's all about documenting your life, isn't it? So yeah, that's what I'm looking at today. Just thought I'd keep it short and sweet this morning. This Gary V's an interesting fellow. I might read a bit more about him, or watch, I guess, a little bit more about him and see what he's up to, because he's in a lot of these videos. I'm surprised, to be honest, based on the search term. But there's also some other things that I might need to look at, is photography and focusing on how I can improve the quality of my videos. Because a lot of these, especially these ones by Gary, they're quite technically advanced compared to what I'm doing in terms of how I'm recording my things, and I might even need to clean my office at some point. It is my sanctuary, so we probably should give it some love. But at the moment it's serving me well. So yeah, I might do some research as part of the uploading of the YouTube content to also look at photography and videoing and what I might need to improve upon that as well. But yeah, so that's just my quick update. Looking back at yesterday, obviously I didn't get to do the second half of the video. But I think what I've said this morning kind of proves that I did actually do some research. And then editing and publishing, well, you're watching the second video now, so I figured that out. It wasn't simple, I'll give you that, but we got there. And yeah, I'm going to tick them off because I feel like I did those really. Well, I didn't need a second half, really, did I? Yeah, so that one's fine. Yeah, we should probably should look before we can do our work. We need to know the work that we need to do, and I didn't get that actually going yesterday. So we need to have a working computer to be able to do our work. Yeah. Okay. I think there's a lot on, isn't there? I think that'll be okay though. But that's about it, I think, for this morning. So again, no promises, but I might try and check in this afternoon, if not tomorrow morning. So I need a sign off as well. One of the things that I noticed in some of the YouTube channels is that they kind of finish the video or start the video with a kind of a common style. That's why I put the intro in again this morning with the guitar playing, and I was just working on a little idea in my head about maybe I can have like a little theme song just to start it off. I don't know if you caught that at the start, but I'll play with that some more, probably offline. Obviously, it's a bit strange trying to record on the fly like that because it's not very repeatable, is it? But yeah, and then an outro where it might be like keep it real or catch you later or something like that. I'm not sure what it might be yet, but we'll try and think about what it might